Jacket. Come on, you stupid gloves. Those are the gloves. These are just a leather exterior, little insulation on the inside. Nothing major. And then this is a faux sheepskin. This is actually very warm, but the real thing I'm imagining would be warmer. However, there's a lot more care and maintenance involved with skin. This isn't a big deal to keep clean and whatnot, but that's basically a set right there. My skin, my faux sheepskin jacket, accompanied by the gloves, turtleneck thingy, and my beanie. And that keeps me pretty warm out here in Southern California. But even beyond that, when you want to stay warm, the best thing to do is just do a little exercise. Move your body around, move your limbs, picking up heavy things, doing some push-ups or whatever. That's also good. And then but you can't be doing that all the time. You're gonna just become exhausted at some point. You can fill up a bottle full of hot water, put that inside of your jacket, put it inside your sleeping bag, shove it up your ass. Those are some great ways to stay warm. Oh my god, I have to laugh. So those are just some different ideas on staying warm. Then outdoors, you can put stones or whatever underneath where you're sleeping. You don't want to keep them too close or you're going to catch something on fire. You want to have like your stone. There's your stone. That's underneath something else, your soil or whatever. And then your sleeping bag up on top of there. Also, just regular compost puts off heat. Just from the combustible reaction that's taking place. Pile a bunch of leaves and sticks up on top of, just make a pile of duff. And that's your little duff compost pile. Expose that to the sun or whatever, or even, burn it, mix in some coals or whatever. That'll give you a nice little blanket of heat to sleep on top of. But, obviously that's going to be smoldering and burning away. So you're going to want you don't want to have direct contact. You want another barrier, maybe put a couple inches of soil on top of that, or, there are different things you can do. Those are just a couple cold weather tips. Obviously layering is good also for regulating temperature, whether you're regulating heat or cold. And the physics behind that is, your temperature, your energy, it's going to absorb on this layer before it goes down to the next one, and the next one, and so on. So that's why layering is important. And just covering up all your skin is important. It doesn't even have to be a thick layer, but so long as your skin is covered with something, that's a huge help. That's, wearing your long johns, your leggings, a sweater. It doesn't even have to be real thick. Just something that covers up the skin is a huge improvement. And then, just add on more layers accordingly. And that's actually similar physics to impact and whatnot. If you look at bullet-resistant glass, plexiglass, Lexan, that sort of thing, you'll see them in layers. And when you see a bullet that has driven through those layers, you'll see the impact is absorbed through one layer, then the next one, and the next one, and it just kind of, the initial impact takes takes most of the energy, and then the next layer is going to absorb even less energy, because all of that initial energy has been expanded and absorbed through that first layer. So your next layer is going to absorb the remaining energy. It'll absorb whatever it can take, followed by the next layer, and so on. So that's a kind of an overall Taoistic approach to physics. So that's pretty cool. And just so you know, I never took physics. This is just basic common sense stuff. You don't have to go to school to learn everything. And if you're relying on school for all your knowledge, then you're an idiot. You have learned nothing and never will. You have to use schooling, training, education as your basic foundation, but you have to expand on these things on your own. Apply your own sort of twist to things, because if you don't, then you're just kind of wasting your time. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Cold weather, blood orange. Best orange ever, yay!